I'm John Rice with Missouri RTAP, and this morning we're going to do a wheelchair mobility aid securement demonstration for the OATS organization. Okay, now we're going to do a minibus, dually, cutaway, different terminology for the same vehicle. Ashley's going to take another trip with us. If you note, she still has her torso belt on for this particular trip. We'll start over here on the front component. Here again, we will hook to the loops provided by the wheelchair manufacturer. Not every wheelchair has them. Going to do the other front, snap it in, make sure it stays hooked in the floor. Okay, now we're going to go to the rear. On a power chair, your rear floor components can stay slightly outside. On a manual wheelchair, they'll probably be to the inside of the wheels. Snug these up. Here again, always make sure they snap into the floor. Okay, now to check Ashley's securement, Ashley, you want to turn your power chair on and go up and back so it draws your retractors down tight. And you can hear them click. Now go back a little bit. Okay, good. Now turn your power off. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to demonstrate a 3-point occupant restraint securement. First, you begin by attaching the shoulder belt attachment. We may adjust that later on as needed for individual rider. And we're going to start our first occupant restraint attachment onto the pin connector. Always make sure you hear it snap into the nylon bushing. Take the male end. It will come up through the gap in the armrest, the mobility aid armrest. We're going to come around the front of Ashley here, coming around the front of you. There you go, up around here. And can you hold that for us right there, please? Thank you. Now we're going to do the female side with the red button. Here again, always make sure it's in the nylon webbing. We'll adjust the length as needed, and we can change that. We will come again up through the gap in the wheelchair armrest. And I'm going to come right in here by your side here, Ashley. Snap that couple there, and we're going to want to make sure we get this red button near her hip. Going to adjust it as such. Okay, and then we're going to give Ashley her shoulder belt. Come across here that we put it on the wall previously. Come across over the top. I'm coming across over the top of you here, Ashley. We're going to go down through here. Snap it on the pin connector. And snug it up just a little if we need. Now we're going to check our work before we take Ashley on her trip. Check our 6 points. First wheelchair securement point, 1, 2, 3, 4, securing the mobility aid to the vehicle floor. And then 5, 6, securing the occupant to the vehicle in the event of a collision. Then we will check our decal. 1, 2, 3, 4 mobility aid securement points, and 5, 6 occupant restraints. And we're ready to go, right, Ashley? Good, thank you. Okay, now we're going to demonstrate a 3-wheel scooter. Most riders in 3-wheel scooters can transfer. We're going to have Tracy. I'm going to ask Tracy if she will transfer. Tracy, will you transfer to a regular seat? I'd feel much safer if you rode in a regular seat for us today. She undoes her torso belt, goes over to the regular seat, and she secures her lap belt for the ride. And then naturally, this is an unsecured mobility aid, and next we'll show you how to secure an unsecured 3-wheeler. Now we have Tracy in a regular seat. This is one common method of securing a 3-wheel scooter in which there's no rider in it. If we notice, we have 4 points, which the 4 points we have to make this a safe securement. And they all go to the 4 points in the floor, and then this one utilizes the seat pedestal and the quick straps. The 2 front ones and then the 2 rear ones, and that should stay in place in the event of a collision. This will be an alternative 3-wheel scooter securement, which we came off of the front steering tiller with 2 of the 4 securements. Utilize a quick strap, and then still in the rear, continue to use the seat pedestal as a rear securement. It's an alternative to keep the scooter in position in the event of a crash.